Hey ladies, so I decided to do a 20 question tag. Now I wasn't tagged in this, but I am going to tag some people after this. Just 20 questions kind of specific to you and your life, and I thought they'd be fun to answer and hear your answers too. So, number one, how tall are you? They told me I was 4'11" at one point. I was told I was 5'1" at one point. But I measured my height the other day, and as near as I can tell, I'm about 5'1.5". So I'm short, but that's all right, because I'm cute. And if I'm not, lie to me. What's wrong with you? How old are you? Depends on which day of the week you ask me. You know, if I can be what I want to be, I'm a 21-year-old rich bitch. But I need somebody to give me a bank account and pretend that I'm 21. 39. I'm 39 years old. I'm very, very proud of it. I did, before I started keto, feel really old. Before I got rid of all that extra meat that was hanging on. But now I feel 21, so it's just fine by me to be 39. I'm good with it. And it beats the hell out of the alternative. Favorite color? Bright, beautiful blue. Kind of this color, but a little brighter. It's pretty. Oh, wait, I think I can show y'all. About like that, maybe a little bit darker. Bright blue. I showed y'all curtains yesterday. By the way, all 4 of them curtains was there. They just stuffed them in different packs. So anyway, favorite season? Early spring or late fall, and no time in between either one. I don't like being super hot. I don't like being super cold. It's early spring and late fall in North Carolina. I don't know how it is where y'all from, but past regrets. Well, if I had my life to do over, I'd left little old boys alone, stopped smoking so much weed, and stayed my ass in school the first time around. Yes, I would have. I probably wouldn't have done all that porn either. But I don't really regret that. Because pretty much everything you do makes you who you are. And regretting your past just kind of makes you regret yourself. And I'm not a perfect person, but I'm getting better and I'm learning every day. So, not really. I don't really regret too much. Favorite show now or as a child? Start off with a child. I loved Ultraman and wrestling. And the A-Team, sure did. Now, Supernatural. I don't really watch anything else, unless it's a movie with like The Rock in it. I just watch Supernatural all the time. I just like that show. It's just really good. You know, I love horror movies, but they never get them right. They're never really all that scary, and they're generally corny. And I can get all that in a TV show with 2 hot brothers, and I just rather watch all that. 2 hot brothers and guns. Do you have siblings? I have a sister who is 50. She'll kill me if I get that wrong. And I have a brother who is 47 or 8. They old. I'm just picking on them, not anybody above my age. They're my brother and sister. That's what I'm supposed to do. We look absolutely nothing alike. I told y'all before, but my mother is part Cherokee, at least part. We don't know how much, because we don't exactly know much about her daddy. But her mom and them were Cherokee, and they looked it. But my brother and sister have, you know, black hair, brown eyes, like olive skin. You put my sister in a tanning bed, that child turns black. She ain't even a white girl no more. Not even close. It's pretty though on her. Looks good. I bought her a little native doll when she was in the hospital, and she was holding it up beside her, and it looked so much like her. It's just wild. Especially considering I got all my daddy's Dutch. That's alright though. I'm pudgy like my mama, does it matter? Favorite football team? I have been boycotting the NFL for 39 years, and I'm cool with it. I don't like football. I get the premise of it. I get why men like it. It's sports. It's competition. It's fun to watch for them. But me, it's a bunch of weirdos covered with stuff running up and down a field for 4 hours while the referee stops every 2 minutes to make them run some other play. No. I'm not a football person. person at all. Now, if I go to a live game or something, I can get into it. But on TV, it just pisses me off and I'll walk off. What country would you like to visit? I gotta be honest with you, not really many of them. The world's in such a state of unrest, I just rather stay my ass at home. But you know what, seeing some of the old castles like in England, that would be kind of cool. Looking around Ireland, maybe even Scotland, that would be kind of cool. But for the most part, I'm an American girl and I'd just rather be right here. I'd rather see parts of America that I've never seen before. And to be honest with you, I ain't never ever been far from North Carolina. We've been to Myrtle Beach, which is like close, and I've been to Floyd County, Virginia. My dad took me up there to show me the house he was born in and everything. This man made it sound like he was dirt floor raised. This is a 2-story plantation house. Of course, it wasn't one when he lived there. It was a big farmhouse, but yeah, and it has a big graveyard in the back. You have to walk about a quarter mile, and there's a graveyard where he's actually got a sibling and a nephew buried, which is sad, but it's cool to see it like a little family graveyard that's on property, you know. And it had like a little bridge in the backyard going over like a creek. So it's really beautiful. I'd live there. Yes, I would. Cause I don't see how you could be poor and live there. Now, I know they worked the farm and all, but didn't look like too bad of a life from here. So anyway, no, I don't really want to visit nowhere. Maybe New Orleans, but that's in America, so you know. And South Carolina, that's in America. Favorite holiday? Any holiday I get gifts. I know that sounds so conceited, but like I'm the one that mainly buys everybody gifts, so they kind of scrape on by. Now this Christmas I cleaned up. For my birthday I cleaned up because my kids both had jobs and that was nice. Mama likes it when the kids work. So I guess Christmas, but we've never, I mean, we put up a tree, we do some decorations and all that, but Christmas really kind of comes and goes and it takes forever. So I don't know. Burger King or Mickey D's? Burger King. Now, look, when it comes to French fries, Mickey D's got it beat hands down. Y'all all know that. But I'm on keto and I can't handle French fries, so we're going to go with the Big Bacon King over at Burger King with no bun on it. Ooh, hold on, y'all. It's okay. Favorite number? 13. And it's not to be like gothic or anything. It's just that everybody freaks out on the Friday the 13th. And I always seem to have the best luck on Friday the 13th. Nothing bad ever happens to me. I hope to God it never does, but thus far in my life, Friday the 13th has always been a good day. So, yeah, the 13. What's your obsession, or do you have an obsession? Well, currently it's keto and everything keto-esque, the color blue. See, I've gotten a little bit older, so now I'm really obsessed with filling my house with things I love and getting rid of everything else. Now, I kind of backslide here and there, and I'll get rid of 4,000, 5,000 things. Like, literally, I counted. And I took photos. There's some older videos on here where I was trying to do the minimalism thing. Now, I'm not good at it, but I sure cleaned out my house a whole lot. I found a lot more stuff, though. But I did clean out a whole lot, and I've been cleaning out kind of periodically. But I'm wanting to replace... Well, not necessarily replace it, but when I find things that are blue that I really love to look at, I would like to fill my house with beautiful blue things that I love to look at. And of course, if I really love it, it don't have to be blue. But if it comes in that color... Shut up, Luna. I'm bitching for no reason. Are you a procrastinator? That's why I was fat for over 20 years. I procrastinated. I'd even get up and put some shoes on, be like, I'm going to go for a workout today. No, the hell I wouldn't. I set my fat ass right back down. And if I wasn't a procrastinator, probably would have finished school the first time around. Didn't do it. Did it later, but you know. Go to prom. Nope, I was high under the bleachers. I know, it's such a shame, but that was like 25 years ago, so I think I get a pass now. Did you go to college? I wish it did, but it didn't. I did go back to an early college thing, but it wasn't nothing special, and I did find out that I was oddly exceptionally bright. I think I've told y'all this before, but I went back for my GED for one. I got perfect scores on 2 of the tests. I would have done better on one, but my mom had me all pissed off that day. I mean, it was bad. And it's rare that that happens, so I was, but I still didn't do bad on it. And then the math test, I gotta be honest with you, I guessed and still passed that sucker. Most of it I got, but y'all know when they start getting into these bigger things and all these letters, keep it numbers, I got it. But you start adding letters, my brain goes, nope, see ya. Anyway. Oh, and I got like a career readiness certificate. I can't talk. And that's ironic since I love to talk. And I got the highest level that you can get in North Carolina. So that was pretty cool. Considering I didn't do shit in school. I mean, like, literally, I went and got my transcripts from high school. I had 0 credits. I literally did nothing. I know. I would love to go back and see my teachers now, though, and, you know, just show them those test scores and say, sorry about all that. I'm really not an idiot. I was just pretending to be an idiot. A lazy idiot. Procrastinator. Are you picky about hotels? Damn right. Have you seen some of the... Now look, I ain't super duper picky about it, but I do want it to be in a half decent neighborhood where if I run out to my car, I don't gotta worry about getting robbed. And when I lay my head down, hopefully there ain't no bed bugs or critters gonna bite me. And hopefully there ain't no stains on the mattress. But there probably is. Just being real. Dream car. I was watching the lady who did this video that I stole the tag from. Keto, Keeping It Simple. She's talking about her favorite color and why she liked it was because of Donny Osmond. Well, my favorite car is kind of odd because I got the favorite kind of car I like from my 12-year-old obsession with New Kid on the Block Donnie Wahlberg, who at the time loved Saab 900s. And it stuck. I always just loved convertible Saab 900s. Everybody tells me how ugly they are. And they're probably right, but I'm not smart. Kinda. But anyway, I did get a chance to almost buy one. I was going to buy it, and then I test drove it. That was the biggest piece of... I went and got another Chevrolet S10. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'll just get by that little pickup over there. Yeah. So they're not really my favorite car no more, but if anybody asks me, that flies out of my mouth. Really, I'd like to have a brand new Trans Am. Have y'all seen those little badass things? Woo! I'd rather have the older one, but I'll take that. And other than that, my favorite car is a 71 Camaro. Love that car. Love it. We have a 72 Vega that looks very much so like it, just shorter. But my dad put a racing engine in it, and if you gun it, the flipping front end flies up. So he won't let anybody drive it. Anyway. Do you like country music? I do. I love heavy metal. I love old hair bands. I do like some country music, especially like backyard country music. If y'all don't know who it is, Bubba Sparks and Big Smo, look up a song called Your Neighbor. I think that is just a fun song. I don't even drink or smoke or any of that stuff anymore, but I like the song. What would you do? Wait, what? Oh, what would you do if you won the lotto? Oh, that's number 20. What would you do if you won the lotto? I would take this piece of property, buy all the surrounding land. Now, it's not a whole lot back there, so it wouldn't cost me. It depends on what I won in the lottery. But I'd buy the surrounding land back behind it so nobody could ever move back there. And I don't think anybody really can now, but. And I would rip out these 2 homes here. And I would have my mother and myself a 5-bedroom home each built. And I would be okay with double wides, but I don't think they last that long, and I want something that my children's children can live in. So the way a double wide shape, though, is just fine with me. If they want to build me 2 little houses right here shaped like that, I'm good with it. But I would definitely have 2 double wide styled homes built here with 5 bedrooms each. Plenty of room to spread out. Plenty of room for all the children and grandchildren and everybody. And anybody who wants to spend the night. I would, of course, furnish them with decent but not worried about furniture. You know, I don't want to care if somebody comes in the house and they're a little bit dirty and sit down. I would definitely fix up my little S10 from top to bottom. Make sure all the kids' vehicles were repaired properly with air conditioning and heat and everything working like it's supposed to. And honestly, I think I would sit on the rest. I mean, I'm not really hard to please. Like I said, there's not too many places I want to see. I might go run down and see one of them or something. But for the most part, I'm a home style girl. I just don't really want to go much. And I mean, I don't mind going. I just don't care about going far. And I ain't worried about impressing nobody, so I ain't trying to buy big, fancy, and rich stuff. Anyway, that's my 20 question tag. And let me tag some of you. Of course, Sandy's losing it. She's going to catch it. Debbie does keto. I don't remember what all these ladies have Facebook pages. So Carrie, Gail, Janet, Karen, and Brandy, if y'all have Facebook pages, I mean, not Facebook pages, YouTube videos, do this tag, please. Nona Grace, Barbara does keto, Tammy over at Keto and Chaos. There's some of them, and I can't remember their names, and I can't think to say it, but that's enough. You ladies go ahead and tag other people, and we'll get it done. Much love to y'all. That's my 20 question tag. Bye, y'all. Oh, the questions will be down below if you want easier access to them. So, yeah.